Hey everyone, my name is Layla and today I want to talk about the fragrances for every day. Those are very easy to wear fragrances for every day, to go to the office, to run some errands. This is something that I wear usually, and you will see the bottles are almost half empty. Some of them are almost empty. And as I said, those fragrances are very easy to wear. They do not require any special outfits. You can wear with jeans, with dress, with anything, any style. So and those, most of the fragrances are budget designer fragrances, but I also have some mass market and one celebrity fragrance as well. So let's start. The first fragrance I want to talk is Ajmal Raindrops. This is a fragrance inspired by Chanel's Coco Mademoiselle EDT version, but I prefer this one because I find it easier to wear. It's lighter, it's fresher, it's more youthful. At the same time, it's still very feminine and nice. So this one is a really cheapy one, so I bought it for about maybe $18 on a local Amazon store. So this one is really compliment getter. I'm not that sort of person who gets a lot of compliments, but for this one I got quite a lot of compliments from people around. And at the same time, it's very cheap, but it's very well blended. It's a very round one. So the girl who complimented me, she said I smell very nice, and she asked what is that. I was very surprised that she didn't recognize, because her mom is wearing the Coco Mademoiselle's EDP version of the Perfume, and she said she can't wear the same fragrance with her because she finds it very heavy, a bit pungent, a bit the patchouli there are very piercing. So she liked this one a lot, and she asked me to bring her a bottle of this. So I did. This one, in this fragrance, the patchouli note is not that piercing like in Coco Mademoiselle EDP and even EDT. So I find it much easier to wear, and at the same time it's a very good dupe for the more expensive fragrance. So this one is very cheap, and I love the form factor of the bottle. It's very minimalistic, and it's very easy to carry with you in the purse. But you don't really need to refresh it, frankly speaking, because the longevity of this is very good. Especially on the clothes. I normally wear it sprayed on my clothes because my skin is very dry, and it's absorbs all the fragrance very, very fast. So I can't judge the longevity of the perfume according to my skin. So I normally spray it on my clothes, and on the clothes this lasts all day long, and even the next day I can still feel it. And let's say I was wearing this with a linen shirt, and in the evening when I hung it, every time I passed my shirt I smelled the sillage. So this has a very good sillage at the same time. Of course, this bottle is very basic and it's not beautiful at all if you compare it, let's say, with this one with this beautiful heavy cube. It's very nice to have this one on your table, but you can't carry this with you. It's very heavy and bulky. So highly recommend for its price. It's a great dupe. So if I showed you this one, let's continue with it. It's a Narciso Narciso EDT, and this is me. This is 100% me. If you could see the bottle, through the bottle, if it was transparent, you could see that I use 2/3 of this. Like, I have only a little bit left. This is a very beautiful, clean, crisp, very famous Narciso musk, because he is famous for his musk, but this type of musk is what I like most. I don't like the for her version because for me that type of musk is very animalic and a bit dirty, and I don't like that type of musk at all. Okay, but this one is perfect for my skin. It creates this very clean and white vibes. It's very uplifting, and at the same time it sounds very expensive. I wouldn't say this is very young fragrance. I would say it's 30 plus, but very classy one, and very universal. Again, I'm wearing it with any outfit, literally whatever I wear, whether it's a t-shirt or a shirt or just jeans or any type, the blazer or I don't know, whatever, the floral dress, everything, and it lifts up the outfit. I would say it sounds quite expensive, so really highly recommended. I suggest you to try to look for it on the discount websites, especially in the gift sets, because in the gift sets it's even cheaper than if you buy it alone, and it is very good to combine it with a body lotion because it even prolongs the fragrance, and the longevity of this one is really good, but with the body lotion it's even better. It has even better performance. So Narciso by Narciso Rodriguez, highly recommended. Another musk fragrance that I know many people like is Lacoste Femme. Mine is in Legere version. So I will be talking about my bottle. This one is Legere version, and this has a lot of citruses along with the musk. It has some pink pepper, but I tried to use it. You see, I used a bit, but it doesn't have a nice combination with my skin. This type of musk, it gives me some note of sweatness. I mean, some sweat note. But this one is more youthful, I would say, than the Narciso Rodriguez. This is very teen safe fragrance, like for teenagers, for someone who's 20 plus. Of course, you can wear it even if you are 30 plus, but what I'm trying to say is the Narciso Rodriguez, I can't imagine it on the teen. It's more, 30 plus fragrance. This one is very youthful, easy to wear, also clean. It creates the vibe of something white and something clean. I tried to wear it with a white t-shirt and the jeans, but still, this is not something nice on my skin. I suggest you to start with the classic version, not the Legere, but the classic version, because it has more fans. It has the note of suede, like it gives you the type of expensive face cream or body lotion or spa feeling, like. So many people like it, but unfortunately this one is not for my type of skin. Another one that I love is Cerutti 1881. This is also quite a budget type of fragrance. You see how much I used of that. I love it. I love it. And this is a fragrance of a very beautiful flower. So it's floral. It has the notes of iris and chamomile. So it's very comforting and calm, very confident at the same time. The woman with a high self-esteem, she's not looking for the men's attention. She's very intelligent and smart. So I love this one. I think this is a classy and classic fragrance that will exist always. It was, by the way, this is the fragrance of 90s, like it was very popular in 90s. But I would say this will be always popular in all time. It doesn't have any, time dependency. So highly recommend. I gifted this to my aunt and she loved it a lot, and she came to visit us and I could smell it from the distance. So it has a very beautiful sillage, very feminine, and I mean the longevity is also great. The performance is amazing. I love this one, and it's also very cheap. I mean, very budget fragrance for every day. I think this is something that I need to have in my collection all the time. I need this. Another fragrance that I really loved, and this is something that I bought this summer and I used it already quite a bit. Yeah, you can see I used, this is Zara Nude Bouquet. This is a very fresh, at the same time floral type of fragrance, but it creates some feeling of nude skin type of scent. It's not very light, like it has a great performance, not typical for the Zara fragrances, because Zara fragrances are normally very easy to evaporate and they do not last long. This one lasts great. amount of time, especially on my shirt. I mean, on the clothes, it lasts all day long, and even the next day I can still feel it. I like this feeling of nude skin. At the same time, it's fresh and floral, very feminine and very cozy, I would say, but very safe for every day and whatever you wear. It doesn't matter if it's a jeans or the formal suit. I would say it's so feminine that it will exaggerate your femininity, it will highlight it, and this is a type of fragrance that I think every woman needs. And again, as I said, very good performance, especially for Zara fragrances. So I love it. I know that Zara normally gets inspiration from designer clothes and fragrances at the same time. I don't know which fragrances this is a dupe of what designer fragrance, because I don't find any similarity with any of designer fragrances that I know, and I think this is very nice itself. So I love it, just love. Nude Bouquet by Zara is a great option for every day, and unexpectedly for me from Zara, because I didn't expect this good and well blended juice from Zara. This is excellent. And if we started talking about Zara, let's continue. And the next fragrance is Vibrant Leather by Zara. Well, this is definitely an inspired fragrance, and this is a dupe, a more simple, I would say, dupe of Creed Aventus. I'll tell you a story. I bought this fragrance in Zara in the shopping mall, and then I went to the cafe in the same mall to have a cup of tea, and I sprayed this on me. I opened the box and I sprayed this on me. After probably a couple of minutes, the two girls came and asked, "Is this Creed Aventus you sprayed right now?" I said, "No." They said, "This is amazingly very similar to Creed Aventus. What is that?" I said, "This is Zara Vibrant Leather." Their eyes were wide open. They didn't expect this. So they asked, "Where did you buy it?" I said, "Here in the Zara shop downstairs," and they run to buy the same. So I would say this is more simple, not that complicated, not that deep, I would say, dupe of Creed Aventus, as I said. It's very safe for everyday use, for office especially, if you're going to sports or, I don't know, running some errands, whatever I wear. For me, this is completely unisex. They say that this is a man's fragrance, but I don't separate fragrances to men and women. I wear everything, so I like this one, especially even if I wear some floral dress, you know, to make it a bit more masculine, probably I can use this one. So love it. The longevity is not good. This is a typical Zara longevity. This is more like a cologne type of fragrance, but they sell the mini versions. Like you can buy that, I think it's about 10 or 11 ml. You can like put it in your purse and refresh it every time you want. So highly recommend, a very good dupe. And if we started talking about this very fresh and citrusy type of fragrances, I suggest you to try CK All if you haven't tried yet. This is the favorite fragrance of my son. It opens with a very with a lots of citruses. It's like a citrus bomb. It's a bit soapy, and maybe the very beginning is a bit masculine. And I like to wear this also with a floral dress, with everything. Again, when I want to be a bit more, you know, dynamic, or I want to have some, you know, very fresh and citrus fragrance on me, or I have the mood that I need a lot of energy to, you know, I need an energy boost. This is a very good fragrance for that. It's very young, yes, I would say. It's very good for students, I mean, actually, in general, it's very good for all ages. But anyway, it's teen safe fragrance, I would say. So highly recommend. The longevity is also good. I can still feel it on my son's t-shirts next day. So very good option, very budget at the same time. And another white bottle is Trussardi Donna. And for me, this is Italy. This is fiesta. This is vacation. Of course, it doesn't give you any office type of vibe, like a working mood. I think this is not office safe. Maybe if you don't have any formal dress code in your office and it's very relaxed and type of job, this is okay. But for someone who is working in the very formal and I don't know, in an office environment, in a typical office environment, this is not, I think, safe. It creates a feeling of relax and the vacation mood somewhere in Italy. I mean, for me, this is Italy in the bottle. But the vacation, the Riviera, the sea, something that lots of sun. This one has the yuzu note. I don't know, yuzu is some kind of fruit, and it creates it gives some uniqueness to this fragrance. So I love it. For me, very feminine, a bit creamy, white florals with the citruses and this yuzu. It's gorgeous. I love it. And I have one more bottle, 100 ml. I think this is 30, and I almost finished it. So I have spare one. I bought it also in a gift set, and I wouldn't say that the longevity of this one is really good. I would say it's average, but together with the body lotion, this is great. Like, it lasts almost more than half of the day if I use it with the lotion. So I highly recommend you to get this one together with the lotion, like in a set. And it's really cheap. I bought the whole set with 100 ml of lotion plus 100 ml of fragrance and plus deodorant for about $30, $30 to $35 here in Amazon. So very good option. Another fragrance I think is very safe for the office. This is Mont Blanc Femme Individuelle. This is a very beautiful pink pepper, bay leaf, rose, amber note. It's a bit oriental, just a tiny bit, but it's so beautiful. It's a little bit cold. I would say this fragrance keeps distance. Like, it's very safe for the office, I would say. That will look amazing with a formal suit. But I think that you can wear it with anything, even with a casual wear, with the jeans and whatever. Great quality for this price. Again, I bought this for something around $20, I think, 20 to 25. And for this type, for this quality, and this is amazing. I love it. This is my second bottle, and I finished completely the first one. I wear it every season. It doesn't have any connection to the season. It doesn't require any special weather for that. So it was Femme Individuelle from Mont Blanc, and a very high quality fragrance with a great performance, because the longevity is really good, especially on clothes. And it has, I would say, an arm length protection. The sillage is probably arm length, which is very safe for the office, I think. Next fragrance is from Yves Rocher, and this is Quelques Notes d'Amour from Yves Rocher. Forgive me my French, I have the worst pronunciation. And this is a very beautiful, a bit sweet, lipsticky Damascus rose with some guaiac wood and some patchouli. It is also a very tiny bit oriental fragrance, but I love it. You can see how much I used. This type of fragrance is also very easy to wear, and I wear it with everything. I wear it even at home when I'm not going somewhere, because it gives me some good mood. I don't know, I like this type of fragrances, and I like this type of rose. I'm not a big fan of rose fragrances at all. Especially this Bulgarian and Turkish rose. Let's say I had Chloe, the classical version, and I had this Stella McCartney's also fragrance, and I got rid of them because I couldn't use them. But this type of rose, it's very sweet. It's like Damascus rose, very a bit oriental, and I love it. And the longevity for this one is really good, especially on clothes again and on hair. I can still feel it on this next day. The sillage is good, especially on the windy weather. So highly recommend it. I bought it for, I would say, $15 probably. So great one. And another Yves Rocher fragrance is the one that I love for already many years, and this is So Elixir Bois Sensuel, and it looks like a bulb. Yeah, I love this bulb, and this is a very beautiful, not sweet, vanilla, patchouli and iris. So it's like a powdery vanilla scent, which is not sweet at all. It's not gourmand. But patchouli here is, they're very dry and a bit chocolatey, but a bitter chocolatey, not the sweet one. I love this for every day. This is very office safe fragrance. It never annoys me. It always, you know, it's very cozy at the same time, but it gives you some distance from people. Like, it is very introvert. It's a fragrance for introverts, I would say. I love it. I think this is my third or even fourth bottle, and I even bought 2 more. I'll show you here. I bought 2 more just because, you know, I'm so scared that they can discontinue it. I want to have more, and this one I almost finished. It's I don't know if you see, there is nothing left there. So highly recommend. This is Yves Rocher, So Elixir Bois Sensuel, also very cheap. One more fragrance that I would say is very good for fall and winter, but also you can wear it all year round. This is Burberry Weekend. This is a very warming, beautiful floral, very beautiful floral type of fragrance. It is a bit mature, I would say. It is a bit old school type of fragrance, but it's not dated at all. I think it's very modern. It's some sort of classic fragrance that you can wear every time, everywhere, anytime. It's the fragrance of 90s, but I think it still sounds very modern, and it will sound like this after 10 years for sure. So it's like the type of summer fragrance, like it reminds you of summer. It warms you up without having any gourmand, you know, notes, because those are floral notes, some type of honey notes. I don't know if it has honey inside, but I know that it gives you some sort of this not sweet nectar type of honey. I just love it. It reminds me of some summer fields covered with flowers, maybe some already yellow grass. It's in August, usually the sun is shining brightly. Very warming, very feminine, very good performance. It's I would say you need to be careful with the dosage, because this is very strong. But this lasts all day long. It has a very good projection, has a very good sillage. So also at the same time it's very cheap, but very feminine, very warming. It's a type of warming fragrance for fall and winter. If you don't want to wear gourmand, but you want something very feminine and like floral, so this is it. So love it. Another Burberry fragrance that is sweeter than the Weekend is Burberry Brit, and I almost finished it. You see, there is nothing left. This is in the beginning, when you just spray it, it's a very refreshing lime, and in the heart it's sweet sugary almond. I would say this is more gourmand type of fragrance, but not that, you know, straight gourmand, like Eat Me type of fragrance. Eat Me type of gourmand. Very office safe from my point of view. It's for every day, everywhere, I would say, any occasion. So very good longevity. The first note is lime, and it gives you that freshness, you know. I can even wear it on summer. I don't know, it's me. Maybe you don't wear that type of fragrance on summer, but because of that lime, it's very easy to wear it on summer. And I wouldn't say that this is a very strong and piercing type of almond. No, it's very soft and comfort. The longevity is good. It has maybe the arm length sillage, not that huge, which makes it really safe for the office. So Burberry Brit. And the next fragrance is Elizabeth Arden Always Red, and I like it a lot. This is a very good dupe for Armani C. If you're a fan of Armani C fragrance and you're looking for something more budget, this is it. It's deep, rich, sweet, blackberry. I can feel it. The praline, some praline notes. This is a flanker of the Red Door. Highly recommend. The longevity of this one is much better than the Armani C one. So I would say this is a deeper, more concentrated version of Armani C. So on the clothes, it lasts all day long, and I paid only $20, I think, for this one, or even less. So it's very cheap, and you know, great alternative to Armani C if you are a fan of that. And the last fragrance is by celebrity, and this is Rihanna Crush. Well, I love this one and I use it a lot also. This is sweet and sour and fresh yellow flowers. This one has ylang ylang, and this is a modern ylang ylang. It doesn't sound like your grandma's ylang ylang fragrances she used to wear, I don't know, 50 years ago. No, this is very modern type of fragrance. It gives you the vibe, this luxury vibes. It gives you this glamorous vibes. So very good performance as well, I would say. On my clothes, it lasts all day long, and even on the next day I can still feel it. I wouldn't say this has a very good sillage and projection, no. Arm length probably, but still very safe for the office and everywhere. Very universal, you can wear with everything. It has a bit of everything in it, like a bit of sour, a bit of sweet, a bit of flowers, a bit of citruses, everything. And it's very round type of fragrance, like sounds very designer type of fragrance. Like it doesn't sound like a celebrity, you know, gourmand, sweet, sugary type of fragrance. No, this is classy. This is good quality, I would say. So bravo, Rihanna. It was Crush by Rihanna. So that's it for today. I hope you liked at least some of those fragrances, and you can, you know, think about purchasing something for yourself. I will be more than happy. If you liked, then please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you love fragrances as much as I do, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell. And I hope to see you in my next video. Have a very good weekend. Bye.